Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Friday the 29th of July. 66 degrees this morning, so we're kicking back up. What was that one day that was really hot? I think it was 72 already, but this is the warmest, I think, so far this week. I don't know, in the morning. Still going to be about mid 90s here, upper 90s in Vancouver. Kind of the norm. And then next week it's supposed to drop back down in the 70s. Oh yeah. And then if they can predict that far ahead, go back into the 90s the following week. Get the rear end of old Kai Kai today. Anyway, welcome to Friday. Starting off very, very beautiful. And that 68 down here in the lowlands down here by the freeway. I was just amazed at the color. This thing's just blue. Gorgeous. Very, very comfortable breeze, and whew, I love it when the morning starts off like this. Well, it's about the same. 75 is what our car's saying 82, but you know, it's the sun beaming on the blacktop. I'm sitting here in the parking lot too. Yes. Fans, the air conditioning thinks it's a lot hotter than it is. It's blasting us. Anyway, Mom, it's Friday. Let's go and bust this thing out.
All right.
Start ourselves a weekend.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Try to stay cool.
You too.
At least they put them new air conditioners up there. Last
year
it was a cooker.
Year. Yeah.
All right. Love to see you. Bye there, Mom.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Check out this beautiful 2022 R1250RT. Look at those wheels. That is some kind of beautiful. I don't know if that's an option 719. They'll usually, if it is, they proudly, but it's definitely not the standard wheels they come with. While this is doing this is the first service on this thing. And I tell you guys that first service, it just comes out black out of the rear bevel gear. That is not a fault. That is purposely Molly that was installed with it. Honda does it. I think somebody else does it as well. But if you don't know that, you know, the 621 or 1,000 kilometer first service, one of these, that can be a shocker. That's normal. Don't worry about it. Clean your little, there's never any metal in there, but it's like I don't know if it's a dust that sticks to the magnet. It just pulls right out and you blast it out with brake cleaner. But make sure you clean out your little cup. I believe this is the one, I'm positive this is the one that had the wiring harness that I replaced a couple, 3 years or whatever ago. Put new brake pads. He wants to put some 600 degree Maxima Racing brake fluid through it to, I guess he's experiencing brake fade from time to time. That boy's riding that thing hard, as you can imagine they do. But next, we're going to do a quick little test ride on that 2022 R1250RT. Tongue's getting a little tied there. All right, let's go for a rip out in the 90 some odd degree weather out there. She's warm, humidity's high, so it feels a lot warmer than what it really is. That big old display, ain't that pretty? That just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it? I like to let them calm down just a little bit before I bang them into gear. She'll do that pretty quick. Like right there. Gotta love it, huh? I love that. That started with the 1250s. You want to go backwards today? You guys probably getting sick and tired of seeing the same old route every day, huh? What you gotta watch for is your sixes coming out of there, because they just because you go in the other direction doesn't mean they're not flying through there just as fast. Look at this. It's quiet out here. Everybody's probably going, it's too dang hot. I'm not even going anywhere in my automobile. Oh, it does feel good when you get moving, though. Yes, sirree. Oh, he's got it in road mode. I'm used to dynamic mode where it just kind of, I don't know, it reacts to you. If you get a little spunky, it gets spunky. It just had that kind of a flat. In fact, I thought it was in rain mode there for a second, the way it felt. That's cool. Road mode keeps you mellow. Ah, dang, little old RT. Such lovely motorcycles. Any of these boxers, it'll change your life. Man, there's something whistling in that windshield up there. Maybe it's my helmet shield, but I just love that sound. Give me more, give me more. You know, I noticed that there's always a gathering of people right here. I don't know what that's all about. Was that the only shade? There's other shade trees. Harley's all bagged up. He says, "Not today, sucker. A little warm." There are a lot of people sitting in these shade trees. And I don't know how old these apartments are. There's a pretty good chance they don't have any air conditioning. They are in the Northwest. It's not supposed to be like this. It wasn't supposed to be like that. You must have the suspension set really soft because it feels boingy boingy to me. It's like boing. That's really nice if you're cruising down the freeway. Man, that feels very plush and cushy. It must be really tall. I'm trying to avoid adjusting his mirrors because I can't stand when people do that to me. Oh, yeah, he's got that thing soft. I'm not gonna mess with it. Yeah, I feel the bump stop back there every once in a while. And you can probably see it in the camera, just wow, it's very plush. But cruising around back roads, just gotta be careful of the bumps. You might get some air time between your butt and the seat. That thing is quite mild in road mode. Dynamic. The nice thing about dynamic, if you want to be easy on it, it reacts. That dynamicness of it. That's probably why it's called dynamic mode. It just kind of reacts to your mood. Now don't confuse that with something good for riding in the rain. Put it in rain mode. Or if you're feeling yourself getting a little too frisky and you go, I need to mellow myself right the heck out really quick. Click her in rain mode. She just gets as mild as a soft little kitty. And it just, I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just me. You guys that have these things with the modes, you put them in one of those soft modes, it just mellows me right out. It does. The bike feels mellow and it just has this, it's just going, it's okay. Have fun. You don't have to go fast to have fun. I go, okay, BMW. If you say so. Okay. Definitely soft suspension mode. Yeah, my butt came right off that seat. The dampening gets turned way down both on compression and rebound, so it's just, you're riding that spring when you have it really soft. When I first started riding the GSAs, you know, they're so heavy and they're so tall, you know, they're a little bit intimidating, you know, especially when we went off-road, you know. And I would do the wrong thing, you know. I try, you know, you're putting your feet down more than you should instead of just get up on the pegs and ride it like you're supposed to ride a motorcycle, you know. Body English that thing around. Well, I would put the suspension in the softest setting. I could always touch the ground. It just sinks that thing. It's funny when you go back or when you're going down, but I, you know, put it in dynamic auto, the suspension wise, and You just fill the bike. And it's like, oh no, it's not going to stop. And then the rallies that have the GS, I think it only comes that you can get that rally suspension only in the GS. I don't think I've seen that in the GSA. Maybe it is. We just never had one. But literally, I threw the side stand down and tipped it over on the stand. I thought my feet were going to leave the ground. I wouldn't be able to touch it. That thing just, I go, watch this. It goes all the way. You know, put it in the stiffest mode and it goes up. Yeah, I was okay, but it scared me. I thought, I'm going to leave the ground. It's too high. Oh no, I was going to take a left right there. That's all right. Ooh, this car wants to take a right, and I should. Oh, I'm hugging it. I'm sorry, I'm giving you all I can. You can actually make it through there, even in that, was that Buick? No, Hyundai. It's got to be brave, ma'am. Just slip it. Oh, there you go. Know the width of your vehicle. It's like people go, how in the world do you fly through that shop? How do you know you're not going to hit anything? You just, I don't know. You just learn the width of the spider. You just know you're not going to hit it. You just look and go. They go, can you, like the sales guys still have stuff in the way, can you make it through there? Yeah, I can make it through there. You're not going to make it through there. So I'll make it through there. Sometimes it's really close. Sometimes you just have to commit. No, even if I'm in question, sometimes I'm going, yeah, you might be right. But for the most part, you just navigate along. When you start out with spiders, and them wheels sitting out wide like that kind of make you question yourself a little bit. But it's just like your car. You're not like sitting up in your seat seeing where the corner is, and after a while you just learn how wide your car is and know what it fits. So my question is, how do we sort that out? I mean, we all do this, whether it's, you know, big old truck, little car, you know, a spider with the wheels sitting way out, a trike that you can't even see the back wheels. We don't go banging around hitting things to figure it out. So is it just a series of not hitting things that you figured out? How do we figure that out? Huh? Something in our little minds just sorted out, I reckon. Makes you want to go over there and hang out in that shade, doesn't it? I did have a spider that it was just a quick finish up from yesterday, and it was just details, topping the oil. I did take a quick little ride on it, but it just seemed a little off, so I thought, nah, I'm not even going to use that. I do have the file, so if a white 2020 or a chalk 2020 RTO showed up before this, I squeezed it in, and none of this will make any sense to you. You go, what? Was there another white spider? No. If you've seen a spider before this, there was only one spider today. It was just a quickie ride. I didn't really have much to say. Let's go take a look at this thing out here in the shade for a moment. That dash is just incredible. And I haven't messed with it, but with your navigation, when you use BMW Connected, is that what it is? But anyway, there's a mode where you can have the whole map on the screen. I was just going through the training, I've seen all that stuff, but I haven't done it myself. Big old boxers, man, you always second guessing, is that stand really down? Because you don't see it. You just look for the little nub in the middle. If it ain't there, it's down. But you hope it's down. He has a lot of RT and K1600 guys bring their bikes in for service without their bags. I don't think they're as worried about the technician as much as all the mass motorcycles around them. You know, maybe somebody not realizing how far something moves over on a side stand and ding into your bags, because the bags on there make this thing quite wide. So you guys see me test ride enough of these things, you realize a lot of times they come in for service without the bags. I've ridden you on one of these before, the same color. I love how that RT is ghosted in like that. Nice. I mean, an incredible motorcycle. The new headlights that he came out with this year, or jeez, was that last year or this year? I think it was this year. Sports. The bag says sports on it too. I don't know what he's got on the back here. Oh, that's actually a BMW bag. Oh, I haven't seen them before. Oh, heck yeah, it is. It's got all the normal stuff. I have not seen one of those before. As much as I'd love to go for a nice long joyride on someone else's, I wouldn't do that. You know, I do got to go back. I have a, yeah, let's just go back out. That R1250RT police that I got to do as well. BMW boxers, man. There is no substitute. That's an old Royal Star Venture. Not to be confused with the Venture Royal of the 80s. Although, it is essentially the same motor with some fake cooling fins bolted to the water jackets to make it look like it's a big old air-cooled. They're trying to make it look like an air-cooled V-twin, but it's a big old 1300cc V4. Alright, this is where we're going to end it. With its little soft boingy suspension. Yeah, he's got that sucker really soft. That's actually cool that you can have that extreme. When you put this thing like in the max mode and this thing's ready for the racetrack, it's nuts the difference. The different moods you can have with this thing. Alright, I'll talk to you guys here in a bit. Well, hello there, YouTube. Come out, Sasha's doing this little chirpy yelp thing. What in the world? Big old rabbit sitting right there. She goes, I just can't get to it and it won't come to me. I don't know what's going on. That little furry toy thing. You know, at first though, there was a little problem. So she didn't like her sister coming near her little bunny furry looking thing.
Yeah.
The cutest thing. She was on the bed, sitting there asleep with it and stuff. Stupid dog and them rabbits.
I know.
Lord. He's been nibbling on it and just kind of rolling around. It's got a little squeaky toy thing in it, you know. She was having a ball. That's her little thing. And nobody better get around.
Yes,
Like,
as we well know now.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't probably the best idea. There's no sharing of that little thing.
No.
Doofy mutt.
She's pitiful.
Yeah, she's just sitting there peaceful now. But anyway, another crazy hot day. It seemed way hotter. The heat index is over 100.
Yeah.
It was, at least here in Toledo, we got a little bit of a breeze. But it was still, what, 94 when we got home or something like that? Yeah, it's nuts.
Very hot.
Yeah, with the humidity kicking in, that makes it worse. It's all right. Summer.
Yes.
Middle of summer, I reckon.
It's supposed to be hot.
Yep. But anyway, I think we're going to call it a day on that.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah. Till tomorrow?
Yes.
All right. Till then.
See you in the morning.
All right. Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.